So let me ask you though, in your opinion, do you think if he would have called it something else, do you think it would have gotten the same reaction?
I think I would have gotten the same reaction as far as the support from the town.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the name really helped people. I think when people are scrolling through social media,
Sure.
and they see like this new branded name of a town on a movie poster or something, they stop maybe than if I would have called it, like, I don't know, Three Bullets in the Wind. I have no idea what I would call the movie, but you know what I mean. Like it was just some esoteric title.
So you're telling me that this is not going to work in Los Angeles?
Probably not. I think that's probably you need to find a small community outside of Los Angeles and totally rally them.
So I could call this Sacramento, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, Sacramento might actually go for it.
So then, in your opinion, then why do you think the town kind of rallied around you? Was it just because it was like, local boy makes good? He's trying to bring I mean, what's the benefit? I mean, obviously, the marketing of the movie's name and everything, but why do you think they got? Because I'm trying to understand the mentality of it, because hopefully other filmmakers can kind of use that for their path.
Well, first and foremost, I will say that I was very upfront about the type of film I was trying to make. Mm-hmm. I knew I was coming in shooting an R-rated thriller that had, mature themes. And so I wanted to put that out front. I didn't want anybody thinking I was making a talking dog Disney movie, and then
Which there's nothing wrong with that. There's no,
absolutely.
They make a lot of money, of money.
And absolutely, I'm not talking bad about that type of movie. I just didn't want there to be a shock after the fact when people finally saw the movie and
we got behind this porno. What is this?
I didn't quite take it that far, but I did want them to know what it was, and I had a little bit of anxiety about that, to be honest. Like going into this, knowing that the script I wrote, I could stand behind. It wasn't embarrassing in any way, but it's like, my parents have to live there after I bring a film crew in and like storm in for 17 days and then we're out, and then my parents have to like live there. So, I was conscious of all that. But yeah, to get back to your initial question about like, why do I think people rallied behind this? I think being honest and being upfront really did help. I think that people were excited to see someone taking the initiative and doing something like this, especially in a place that a lot of people really care about. I think there's a lot of people who are very proud of the community that I grew up in. Mm-hmm. And I think that they sometimes think, like I said, that it's kind of like like an under, people just kind of write off Kansas as a whole, let alone Western Kansas. No one even knows where that is. So when someone pays attention and calls their film by that name and draws attention to it in what seems like a positive light, I think people were excited about that. And I think people outside of the major cities of, New York and Los Angeles are still enamored with the filmmaking process. It's not something everybody gets to see every day. I think as filmmakers, we normalize it. And in a city like Los Angeles, everybody has to normalize it. They're forced. It's on their doorstep day in and day out. Mm-hmm. But in a place like Goodland, we had just people come to set every day and just watch us do what we do. They just wanted to be a part of it and see the process. They had no idea how a movie was made. They had no idea that you had to shoot, from 3 or 4 different angles to get coverage for a single scene.
Right.